morning vlog. So we are about to get on a bus to head to Taupo, our next stop. I haven't really planned what activities I'm going to be doing there, but I think we have a mostly free day today. Some people are skydiving. I've decided against that because I'm a wimp, but there's lots of other stuff to do in Taupo, so I'm going to do all of that. And then I think we've maybe got a sail later on the lake. There's a really big lake there. So that is literally a McDonald's in an airplane. You literally get your McDonald's and eat in the airplane. Interesting. I'm afraid I'm not going to try it because I want to go to a nice coffee shop, guys. But good to see, only in Taupo. This is Lake Taupo behind me. It's the largest lake in the southern hemisphere and it's roughly the size of Singapore, so very big. So I may have cracked and bought some Crocs. They were on sale half price and I'm really missing my Crocs at home and everyone is wearing their Crocs and I felt jealous. So I've got myself a pair. I've already got a koala gibbet to put on it and I'm happy with my purchase. We have been on quite the walk from the hostel to come to this thermally heated lake. It looks beautiful. Look at those colours, like a postcard. We are on a boat trip going across Lake Taupo. It's actually in the crater of a super volcano and we're going to see some Maori carvings, I believe. And the crowd goes wild! The crowd goes wild! The crowd is not going wild! So guys, today we are walking along the Waikato River and hiking to Huka Falls. This is one of the steep parts of the walk, so I'm slightly out of breath, but it's going to be worth it. This afternoon we have come to Huka Honey Hive for some free honey and mead tasting. I love honey, so I'm excited.
It's honey with a bunch of different on the main honeys, if you were to say look at the honey to purchase for a gift or something.
It is very much garden centre vibes in here and I love it. I love a garden centre trip. There's all the honey sort of gift products you could dream of having. There are so many different honeys you can buy, including obviously Manuka honey and Kanuka honey. And this one here was my favourite one that we tried. I think we all agreed that this was the best one. They also do mead tasting here, but I do not have my ID with me. And a fun fact for travellers is that in New Zealand you need your passport as your ID. They will not accept UK driver's licence as ID, which is a shame, but it is what it is. And now, friends, I'm going on another Chemist Warehouse trip. She can't be stopped, guys. I just love Chemist Warehouse. I need some toothpaste and some first defense medicine stuff that you use on the first signs of a cold or a sore throat, etc., because I'm going down with something again. I'm so fed up at this stage. When will the world give me a break? Literally just recovered from my last cold. Seriously, these shared dorms, shared hostel kitchens, germs spread so quickly. Maybe I need to get some vitamins or something. I don't know what to do. Before coming away backpacking, I had not been ill in years. Not even a cold. And now all of a sudden, I'm getting cold after cold after cold. I just feel like I need to lie down this afternoon, and then we're having a group meal this evening. Basically, we've separated ourselves into 3 groups. 1 group for shopping, 1 group for cooking, 1 group for cleaning. I'm in the shopping group, so we'll be going food shopping later for fajita ingredients. This is what we're talking about. Vic's first defense. Couldn't go without it. This evening, as I mentioned earlier, we're having a group meal, and I'm going to show you the fajitas that have been cooked up. Espresso martini.
Why is my song so low?
Rosie's bud. The house wine. And an Aperol. We're out drinking wine. Having an espresso martini. It's very tasty. Today is a travel day from Taupo to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. Also apparently the windiest place in the world, something like that. But it takes 7 hours on the intercity bus, so just grabbing coffee before boarding this bus for the travel day today.
Oh yeah, our bus got hijacked on the way to Wellington, just casually, by this French tourist who claimed that his stolen AirPods were on our bus and he was tracking them. So we were stopped for over an hour, the police were involved, multiple people were arrested, the wrong guy was arrested at first, the bus driver was getting in there with the arguments, he was an absolute hero, and yeah, it was pretty eventful, but luckily everyone was safe, everyone was fine, and we got back on the bus and made it to Wellington.
We have finally made it to Wellington. It was quite an eventful bus journey, I will say. The police were involved, but I've now got a burger and I'm feeling very hungry.
This morning we are up early. Well, not that early, but it feels early in comparison to what time we got home last night. But we're going up Mount Victoria in Wellington. A short but rather steep hike at times.
So this statue here is pointing at Antarctica, which is somewhere over there. So I'm just having breakfast after our morning hike. The really good thing about this tour is breakfast is included. So we have these big bags of food that get lugged to each location, and you help yourself to toast, cereal, coffee if you want, whatever you like. But I did pick up a coffee on the road, and it's a very tasty coffee. I don't remember what the coffee shop was called, but it's just around the corner from Hacker House in Wellington, and they do little pink cups. It is now an hour or so later, and I am wandering through the Taupo Museum. The entry was included in our group tour, so we've all got 2 hours to explore the museum this morning. Got my brochure, currently only made it to level 1, looked around the volcano and earthquake zone, which I found quite interesting because obviously I did geology at uni, and then looked at a few New Zealand native creatures, the skeletons of the extinct moa, stuff like that. And I'm gonna go explore some more upstairs. This is a copy of the Treaty of Waitangi.
And then we have the Maori translation here.
It's a pretty controversial document because there were a lot of disagreements over the Maori language and English language translations, and the British Crown broke the terms of the treaty a lot of times. There was a lot of conflict and a lot of losses for Maori people. It is so windy here, guys. I've just found a shaded spot and I've crossed the road from the Taupo Museum because I'm finding a coffee shop that has good ratings nearby. Not even for coffee. I had a good coffee this morning. I don't know if I want another one, although I could be tempted when I get there, to be honest. I'm kind of thinking I'd like some food, like some nice coffee shop style food, but I don't have long because we're meeting at 1 o'clock to go on the cable cars. I don't know where the cable cars are, probably going somewhere up the mountain. That would make some sense. And it's 12:43 now. I'm not going far from the museum where we're meeting back at, I think, so should be fine.
It is closed. Why is it closed when Google says it's open?
It just looks so good. I am disappointed. This is what I get for trying to be clever. It's now 12:48. I still have no food. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait until after the cable cars. So we've walked down to the rose garden, which is out there. We're in Begonia House, looking at some indoor pretty flowers, and there's a cafe down here. So I'm gonna grab some lunch. Okay, we're just heading out to dinner, but I am bringing up the rear because I was just sorting laundry out before heading to the restaurant. Bit of a nightmare. There's not enough machines and everyone's trying to get their laundry done before our flight tomorrow, and then there's a load of sports teams staying at the hostel as well, and they're all washing their kit from the day. But anyway, on the way to restaurant, might have to put back in half an hour to put my stuff in the dryer, but it is what it is. We are going to Masala for a curry. We're getting some sort of $25 deal for a main rice and a naan, I believe. This is the other page on the tour, Australian page, the cooler page. We're saying goodbye to her and it's really sad.
Bye, I miss everyone. It's been a great trip.
And these guys are staying. Good morning from Wellington Airport. We have a flight at 8:15 to Christchurch, and this is the end of the North Island vlog. I have explored the North Island of New Zealand. It's been great. It's been so much fun this last week. I've really been enjoying myself on this tour with Intro Travel. I will have mentioned this at the start of the vlog, but also I will say it again. I have a discount code page on all Intro Travel tours. I will leave links in the description if you want to look at those. Follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok as well, and I will see you next week for the New Zealand South Island vlog.